turn her off. Yeah, I see that. Is that good?
I didn't go back down, did you see?
Yeah, what was that? The ram hadn't come back out, is that what you mean?
Just sticking in the chain.
Oh, they stuck up in there. Yeah, I see. Just tested out the Arcusin, making sure it all goes. Farmer's been round it, oiled all the chains. Did the gearbox as well, didn't you? Done the gearbox?
No, not yet. That's my next job.
Gonna do the gearbox.
You just jump on, we'll screw in it back.
Yeah.
And we'll just try one more pack.
Yeah.
You want the gearbox oil warm to change it.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah.
Just
run
run
it up.
5 minutes, get them warm, drop it off. Don't put your gearbox back.
By warming the gearbox up, you make the oil thinner and it drains out quicker and more efficiently. So we will got to be ever so careful with this arm. Yeah, basically a run-up test, make sure it works. If there's any faults or any parts you want to get or order, now's the time, just before hay season. You don't want to get to the hayfield and then figure out, oh hang on, you know, the thing ain't working. So important to do checks on it before you go hay making. I'm just going to do one more pack. Farmer's going to change the gearbox oil. All the chains have been they've been lubed. He's replaced one of the chains just because it's had 3 seasons on it, and we kept the old one just as a spare. Yeah. I was snagging up on the string, wasn't it? Hold that. Good. This little lock can come out, can it?
In the skip.
Yeah, start again. That'll just cause you issues, won't it?
Yeah. How was that? Fell on top of it.
Yeah, that's it. Does them not so fast, doesn't it? Yeah, it says 8090 EP.
You've got the oil, mate. Just you can buy.
Different colour, isn't it? That's all.
Yeah, you can buy gear oil in red.
Yeah.
I noticed the other day when we was buying gear oil, it did say red. Get this head on it with that bit of air in.
It looks clean as a whistle though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at there. The air goes in the top and then it comes out the bottom, yeah?
Yeah. The little breather will just let stuff breathe.
Yeah.
But you have, you know, you have got to keep them beggars clean.
Yeah.
Them breathers.
Because pressure builds up in the gearbox?
Yeah, yeah, and that'll blow the seals. I handle that. You don't need nothing, just a
no, but if there's anything in there, it'll swill it, won't it?
Just a piss pot forward.
And do your plugs, all your plugs have magnets on?
Yeah. in that one ain't like.
No. But most of the time they do they?
I tend to look at the oil matter you form on it.
Yeah. Any shimmering is a warning sign, isn't it?
You're gonna get a bit over.
Yeah.
You'll get a bit.
What would you say change oils on a gearbox? Every year, every 2 years? They don't say every year, do they?
No, but you wouldn't be wrong changing them every year. I don't use that old gun to do them up now.
No.
I tend to do them up by hand because I know what I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you think it needs to go a bit lower? There's one that always scrapes.
Yeah, there is. Always on that end, usually. That there wouldn't be too far away, Charlie. When you get to the field, run it up. If it's scraping,
Yeah, just
push her out. It's all grease ready, isn't it, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That tyre, I think that tyre slowly, very slowly goes down over the year. It might not be, it might just be the way it sits.
I should be able to reach it if I fold it up.
Yeah, I'll get the air thing out for you if you want. It's meant to be a better day today. It's starting off a bit cloudy and a bit cold. Arcusin's all ready to go. I think that is ready to go. Charlie's got the tether on. The other shaft, we've been to Chrome Forest Solutions. They're going to get us a shaft sorted out for the other one. We've got a temporary shaft that we can use from a neighbour up the road who kindly lent us theirs. So if we do need it, we can have it. Charlie's going to go off and ted the hay fields. Keithy's got his mowers on. I don't know if he's doing any greasing or not, but he's going to go and cut a few more acres of grass. There are stories of thunderstorms coming this weekend. Hopefully they don't hit us because that will ruin things, but if they don't hit us, we should be haymaking by the weekend. We got a load of hay deliveries and then we've got some sheds to sort out ready for grass coming in. Oh. Right, so the boys have been up to Chrome Forest Solutions just over a day to get a new some new parts for us. So the yoke broke. You'd have seen the yoke snapped on us. Yeah, not quite a common thing, but when the rattle clutches are going off on these things, it sends awful shock through through all the parts. So we expect that's probably what happened. Keithy said there's a big crop up there, and it was probably weakened from previous usage. So yeah, but they got it sorted out for us really quick. So thanks to the guys over at Crone there. Yeah, sorted us out a treat. Nice one, boys. Somebody didn't screw the filter on right. That trail goes all the way into the grain shed. We're on the case, we'll sort it. And Farmer's been sorting out, this is the new teleporter. We noticed the aircon ain't very good in this one, but on the other teleporters we put a tap in the cooling system which stops it sending coolant up to the heater matrix, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this thing should run a bit colder now because the aircon weren't very good. You have it on full blast and you're still sat in here sweating, so we'll see if that's any better today because it's going to be a nice day. A farmer's been in the side of this teleporter putting a tap in where the coolant goes to the heater matrix. Basically, it'll shut off the water going to the matrix and make your aircon lovely and cold, and it's done a right job. It was, well, it barely felt like it was on before, and I can already tell you it's pretty good now. Yeah, all day yesterday we were sort of fiddling with sheds. Me and Keithy gone setting up gates for TV testing tomorrow. And we're just tidying up the yard still, basically, getting everything ready for hay coming in. The stone crushers, I don't know if they're arriving or not. We haven't heard anything. They said they were coming Monday gone, and we haven't heard anything. So, and if they leave it too late, we won't be able to have them because once new hay's in the shed, they'll be making a load of dust, so we can't have it. So it'll be a shame to miss that opportunity, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? Something must have came up. But nobody, like I said before, lack of communication again. No one lets you know nothing these days. I don't know what it's all about. Just a phone call, let us know what you're doing. If your aircon's not that good, and there's nothing wrong with your aircon, this is it here. So this is literally the pipe that takes the coolant from your engine all the way around to your So farmer's put simple tap, literally he's just cut the end there, cut the end there, and these are just hose joiners onto a tap. And then in the winter, when we want the heating back on, we'll literally just turn the tap and we'll have heating back on. The heater matrix, that's what I'm trying to get at. But this fix also works on older tractors with aircon. If it's not working so well and you know the aircon's good, yeah, just stop it going to the heater matrix, and yeah, you'll see it on all of our older tractors. That's a little tip that comes direct from the combine doctor. He's the one that showed us or told us to do it, and just driving it today, it's like the difference between having aircon and not again. So yeah, nice and icy cold. Yeah, little top tip there. That's some of you will know about that one, but others might not. So, but it's a quick, easy fix to get nice cold air into the cab. Phone's ringing. Somebody was asking whether the 8S had gone and waited to be fixed, and just like before, it's all gone dead. Nobody said nothing. It was they talked as if it was going to be an immediate thing, and it's still in our yard. Well, we're still using it. So yeah, just like before, no communication. Just unbelievable, really. You can't actually write it. I don't know. We don't actually know when it will go away. It was supposed to go away as we thought, you know, pretty soon. So TB results day tomorrow. It won't be a full herd test. We've kept several cows back, 3 or 4, and it's just in case something happens. The aircon in this is ridiculous now. I cannot tell you what difference that's made. But it's just in case we have a reactor or an inconclusive. It just allows us to stretch the next test out, we hope, a little bit longer. That's the only reason. So we're going to test them on the very last days to test them, and then from then on we're hoping that that will be, if there's something, you know, if the worst happens, we need to test again in 60 days. We gained ourselves another month. That's the thought process. Whether it will work or not, I don't know. Clearing up all the loose ends. All the bottom sheets will actually stay. We'll just, as we're building the hay back in, we'll just straighten these out. New sheets will go over the top. We use any half decent sheets go up at the back there, and yeah, it just works. It seems to keep the hay pretty good. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. We've still got hay coming out as green as the day we made it. So yeah, it just works for what we're doing. First block coming in, we'll be going up against that wall, that end. It's nearly ready. We'll put a new sheet down over top of everything, and all the old sheets, you know, it's just sort of a protective barrier underneath. The real bad ones we just put in the recycling to take away. We've got to put a sheet up at the top end there. We've got one to put at this end. We'll put this one back up. The wind blows them off when there's nothing in here. We might move that to another shed as we're building back through. So yeah, it's home time, and then fun and games tomorrow. So had a pretty good day. Keithy got his shaft back on his tedder. That was harder than we all thought it would be. The shaft that runs through the tedder is free moving, and yeah, you almost need 2 people to get it back on, because the shaft goes back through, then you can't get the thing on, and then it jams in there. Oh my god, we had about 2 hours putting the shaft back on. Farmer's sprayer is down the road at Ollie's. He's putting some rose joints on the axle, and he is also going to do water pump for us as well. Parts people thought they knew best. Farmer told him it's a double belt system. No, it's not a double belt system. Yes it is, mate. I'm staring at it. It's got 2 belts on it. No, it's not. So they sent us what they thought was right, and of course it wasn't. So we had to go and get another trip out for parts, because nobody will listen. I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't think anybody cares, or we just finding it more and more. Nobody seems to care at all about anything. I feel very sad about it. But, is that the way the world's going? Are we all just going to have to give up? It seems like we're the only ones that actually want to do something around here, but I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. Lost my stick. Look at that now. Now the stick's not. Oh, that one. Can't quite get that. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Come on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on. Hey up. Whoa, whoa. Come on, boys. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on. Having a run around tonight. Go on, boys. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Ah, shh. Go on. What? 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 Go on, boys. Go on. Go on. Go on. What? 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 There, go straight in, that'll do nice. Steady.
Put it. Put it. Put it. George's ready for a workout anyway, he's
Yeah. Got his high vis on, look. Safety first. He's the safety officer. Got his safety gear on, hasn't he? Good.
When he's finished, he'll be like that.
Yeah, it'd be a different green, wouldn't it? Dark green. And angry. He'd be angry, wouldn't he? Go on, go on. Shh. Go on in. Hey.
2 and 1.
Day 2 on the TB test. This is a results check. It doesn't take quite so long with the check-in. The vet feels for the lumps. If there's any differences in lumps or any big lumps, she has to measure them. Can't remember which way round, but if one lump's bigger than the other by quite a margin, it's a reactor. If it's the other way round, I think it's inconclusive, and yeah, it's a bit of a faff. Everybody knows what we think about it because we've been banging on it for years. I think they should just vaccinate all the cattle and be done with it, and this would save us wasting all our time, including the vet's time, you know, coming out here doing this in the middle of summer. They're supposed to be coming out with a vaccine for the cattle, but when we'll see that, we don't know. We're going to swap the bulls today as well. The bulls are all going to get swapped round to make sure that everything gets covered. So the old man's going to be bringing the box. We'll take one bull back to the farm. That'll leave one lot open, and then we can start swapping them thereafter. So and then the last one will get taken out later on this evening or tomorrow morning. It's about as natural as it gets down here. The cows have a really natural environment down here. They're very lucky, actually. You know, there's walkers about and, you know, footpaths about, but it's about as natural as you can get it. They should be coming out in just a second. We'll run them down the track. 2 lots here. The young heifers are here with a couple of cows and calves. Go on, girls! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on, girls! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Oh, you little shit!
Go on! Go on! Go on!
Bloody hell, he appeared out of nowhere. Go on, girls! Go on! Go on, it! Go on!
Go on!
Come on, it!
Go on, Al. Well done.
Steady.
This can turn into a car.
What do you think, Charlie? Is he
Fat prick? Yeah.
No, don't be mean.
Average for a bus driver.
He's a big man. Nobody mess with a big man.
We were talking about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That was mean, Charlie.
I'm dead.
Got no shiny.
What do you reckon? Yeah. Oh, is he? You say what? Go on, boy. Good boy. Go on, boy. What'd they say?
No roll so well.
That's what they say. Got a bit more shape to him now, hasn't he? Got way better shape to him now.
He looks better now,
He was all legs last year, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Hell of a thing, isn't he?
You on his way? Yeah, see him. He's good on balls, lovely ball. He's got a habit of landing. Which one is it?
He kicks you.
Kicker.
Is that the one that did the gate?
He just lushes, doesn't
He
he?
just flicks his leg and he's a bugger.
Is that the one that did the gate on that trailer?
No,
No, that's that
that was the white one.
Oh, really?
Calm down, Billy.
For singing, then for dancing, George.
Come off.
Well, if they would all like that, you'd be laughing, wouldn't you? I know that.
Ah, they haven't been too bad today. Let's see the precision. 83 years old, George. Still got it.
Yeah, of course. 13 times, isn't it?
Does it in his sleep, George? Does it in his sleep?
I can't remember. Yeah, barngrab.
There's going to be a strange man wandering around the bulletin train, not knowing where to go.
Yeah, barngrab. Remember them echoes?
All right. Oh, precision. See you later, Ricky. Yeah. We're done with the TB test. We've moved all the bulls around. There's still a couple we just got to take to the fields and they will be swapped around. The TB test went really well. No inconclusives, no reactors, but we haven't done a full herd test, so that's not the test fully complete. We don't really trust the test enough to put our, you know, just we've still got a couple of months on our test date, so I think there's still 5 animals to test at one of the other locations, and we're going to do that in August. And it's just so if there's a reactor or an inconclusive and we have to go again testing in 60 days, it just means the cows will most likely be in, and it's a lot easier to test with the cows in than it is to do that. As you can see, it took a long time. The finishing test will be in August, the start of August, so we'll know if we've got a full herd test done by then. But it's looking pretty positive so far, and yeah. Got someone trying to come by me. Oh yeah, not wise to do that there, pretty tight. But yeah, that's it's a good result anyway. Keithy and Charlie, they've darted off to get on the tedders. They're going to go and ted the hay. I don't know if it's going to be ready for tomorrow. I would highly doubt it, but it might be Sunday that it's ready. You always meet cars in this tight bit here. The aircon on this Teleander is absolutely beautiful now. We've got some fiddling about with gates. We've got to go and pick one set of gates up, and we've got another bull to take down to the other thing. So we've swapped all the bulls around. That way, if you've got a bull that's firing blanks or anything like that, you know, you've got a good chance of getting cows in calf that way. Or if you miss any or anything like that. Anyway, we swap them just to sort of cover, you sort of double cover yourself sort of thing. And then I think in about, I don't know how many weeks, 6 weeks time I imagine the bulls will be coming out, something like that. Steady, steady. There we go, have a look mate, what do you reckon? He's got a sore foot, but we have been treating him, we're hoping it's going to put him right. This is who is this? Riley, yes, Riley his name is. We got him in the winter. Come from a Chevrolet firm, a Chevrolet herd down south it was. We went and looked at him Christmas time, and yeah, he was hell of a thing. He's actually slimmed down plenty. Right, don't go back in there. But we swapped him over now, so he was close to the farm, and now he's over at Peter's farm. This is Pete, one of the grass fields at Peter's farm. These are the cows. We just finished TB testing them. They're all clear, apart from the ones that we haven't tested yet. He's got a nasty horsefly right on his goolies. That's not a nice place to have a horsefly. But he'll get acquainted with his new lady friends, and then I think in about 4 weeks, 6 weeks time, they'll be coming back out. But he doesn't like the box. He had a long journey down to us, and it traumatized him a little bit, so he's a bit tricky loading. He didn't want to get loaded out of the other lot. He weren't too bad loading this time. Go away, you lot. You're not coming. But yeah, we're on the edge of Otmore, and when the heat comes, you got a lot of horse flies down here. Yeah, you don't want to linger around here too long. But yeah, TB test is finished for now. In August we'll just test those last 5. Hopefully they go clear as well, and then we'll have another, well, it depends. I suspect we'll have another test in 6 months then. But all the cows will be at home at the farm where it's nice and easy. He'll like it up here. Nice grass up here, rich grass, you know, keeps they don't need a lot of it. We've topped this field quite recently. What happens is all the spindly stuff gets up, and then it gets in their eyes. So Charlie, I think, has been across and topped it. They're all very interested in the box here, but the old man's waiting for me, so we shall get back to him. All right, girls. Keithy and Charlie had to go off tedding straight away as soon as we finished tests, so they've gone off tedding, and Riley should enjoy himself up here. Some of the late cows came here, so there will be some to serve. I would have thought some of the last ones came up here, so yeah, he'll have some to serve, I'm sure. I'm gonna pick the old man up before he wonders where we are. But yeah, they're a nice group up here. This grass always does well for the animals. They grow well off it, you know, the calves always do well. And the sheep guys especially love it, because it does their sheep really well up here as well, because all winter there'll be sheep up here. And yeah, it's just nice grass up here.